Hello everybody, this is Stephen Elson. I'm here with Adam McCullough and we have got the team news. What is the team, Adam? It's loading, is what it's doing. How is everybody anyway? What sort of team are you looking to see today? Bang the comments on for us.
So they can give us the team in the
Yeah, give us the team and we'll tell you the team. Have you got it up?
By the way, guys, while we're waiting for the team news, can you also follow us on Snapchat, FTDevils, Instagram, FullTimeDEVILS, Twitter, @FullTimeDEVILs. Make sure you get your hashtag #MatchDayMax in as well. Get involved in that. The other day, we were trending somewhere.
We've won.
Steve's just came in his pants there. Sorry about that.
Basically,
David
you
De
know,
Gea,
that played against
Valencia,
Leicester.
Bailey, Smalling, Blind. Yeah, it's the exact same team that played against Leicester. So David De Gea, Valencia, Bailey, Smalling, Blind, Herrera, Pogba in the midfield, Jesse Lingard, Marcus Rashford, Juan Mata, and then of course Wayne Rooney up top. I'm only joking. Zlatan Ibrahimovic up top. Did you have a little heart attack there?
No, because I saw the team before you read it out. I'm not dumb.
Oh, okay. What do you think of the team?
Well, this is what I said in the preview. I wanted to see the team that played against Leicester. I wanted to see the same sort of intensity that we saw against Leicester, and I think we will. I think the players played within themselves a little bit on Thursday night, and I was pissed off about it at the time, but I'm a bit more relaxed about it now, and I think the league's our focus, and we're going to see that today. We're going to see the players absolutely go for it today. And if we put in the same sort of shift, the same sort of intensity that we saw, and the same sort of quality as well, because there was quality to our play against Leicester. We played football nice. We moved the ball with purpose. We was there for each other. We were showing we came short. We offered options. It was a good game of football. Now, I know we scored quite a lot of goals from corners, but the football was good. It was the football outside of the actual goals was good. So as long as we see that again, I'm going to be a happy bunny, and I'm predicting a decent United win here. I'm going to say 2-3, maybe more.
Stoke have conceded a lot of goals this year.
That's why I think there's goals in this.
Does this maybe show the importance of Herrera to Jose Mourinho? He was rested Thursday when a lot of the bigger players started, and then today he comes in.
Yeah, well, Herrera's always had that issue, hasn't he, where he never really managed to last out at 90 minutes under any of our previous managers. So I think
Because of how much he puts in.
I think that is. I don't think he's lazy. I don't think he's unfit. I just think he's got a massive output of energy. So if you're going to rest someone, it makes sense to rest a guy that can only play by putting 100% in. And I think that's the thing that Herrera brings to the team. And I think not just that, is the quality that he brings to the team. And I always thought number 8 for that sort of energy and that movement ahead of the ball. But we saw it against City and we saw it against Leicester when he's played behind the ball. When he's played as a number 6, he's like a driving force from that sort of position. So I absolutely love that Herrera's playing again. And he's going to grow into this position because it's not a position he's played on a regular basis for us. So I can't wait to see how he does and how he develops. Let's get into the comments. Struggling with the sun here to see what they're saying.
No Mkhitaryan, a lot of people.
People are talking Zlatan, Herrera and Pogba will dominate. Let's hope so, because they look great, didn't they? Oh yeah, substitutes. Let's throw the subs out. I've got them on here.
Right, I got it.
The substitutes
Romero,
are...
Darmian, Carrick, Fellaini, Marshall, Memphis, Rooney. Rooney's on the bench again.
No surprises really in the subs. No sign of like Tuanzebe was in training the other night. He's not been brought through just yet, but I think we might be seeing something on that very soon. So you've got your options there on your bench. You've got the likes of Rooney. You've got the likes of Fellaini. You've got people that you can bring on. I'd love to see Memphis get 10 minutes a day if we do, or 15 minutes, or 20
Memphis,
minutes.
just off camera, haven't we? That why hasn't he been getting a game? Obviously, we mentioned producer Chris was talking about how he was going to get 20 minutes and he didn't. Does that say Jose doesn't rate him, or Jose's got other plans for him? Jose's taking it easy with him. What do you think?
I don't know. It's a conundrum at the moment because I see a lot of players that are needing minutes, and then I see the way the team took it easy on Thursday night, and I say, why don't you just play lads that are gonna fight for the chance? You'll see a different performance. If lads are taking it easy on a Thursday night, and you've got players that know that they need to produce and know that they need to perform, like Memphis, like Schneidlin, like maybe Tuanzebe, if you want to see what he can do, like Fosu Mensah maybe played further in midfield. Let them come on and show you what they can do. You've got the options there. You've got an international break coming up. Just throw them in and see what is the worst that can happen. Because if the first team players, the first choice players, aren't really putting it in, and they didn't really put it in on Thursday night, then you've got to go with the ones that are going to. And that's where you create competition within the team, isn't it? Because if Memphis comes in and he smashes 2-3 goals in, has a fantastic performance, he's given Mourinho a headache now. He's given Mourinho something to think about when he's picking his next team, and he's going, do you know what? Maybe this kid needs a shout.
The team again for you guys that have missed it is, of course, David De Gea, Valencia, Bailey, Smalling, Blind, Pogba, Herrera, Lingard, Mata, Rashford, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And then on the bench, Romero, Darmian, Carrick, Fellaini, Marshall, Memphis, and Wayne Rooney. So Marshall, back on the bench, Memphis on the bench, Rooney on the bench. Henrik Mkhitaryan misses out. He's obviously not 100% yet in terms of fitness, so he's not included in the team this time around. I'd prefer to see 4-4-2 at home, says Ash. We're not going to see 4-4-2 anymore unless you go watch Leicester, I think. Team News, Abhishek says, so I'll repeat it again for you guys that missed it. It's the same team as the team that played against Leicester. And my eyes are absolutely getting blasted by the sun here. You can tell we're not used to it being out, can't you? The team again is David De Gea, Valencia, Smalling, Bailey, Blind, Herrera, Pogba, Rashford, Lingard, Zlatan up top, and Mata in the number 10 position. Come to Abdullah.
Abdullah, you seen the team? What do you reckon?
Good lineup, perfect for this game. I said it in the Europa League game. We need to come out and just go for it from the start, and I think that's what Mourinho's done. He's put Herrera in there to just go fully attacking, try put the game to bed really early, and that's what we need right now. We need to get these easy 3 points after the bad run of games we had, and I think we're getting back into it now. And we've got a big month coming ahead of us in October, so we really need to get these wins against Stoke and teams like Leicester, and if we do get it against Stoke, then that's really good.
Right, there's nothing worse, than going into the international break on the back of a defeat, is there?
Right, let me ask you both this question, right? So let's presume that we get 3 points today. Bit of an assumption that could bite us in the ass, but let's presume that we get 3 points
Don't make
today.
an ass out of you and me, Steve.
Right. Let's presume we get 3 points
Don't
today.
do it.
Shut up. Right. Is this then Jose Mourinho's first choice team?
Yes, definitely. Not in every game, though. I can't see Herrera just starting by himself and just Pogba or Mata just in front of him in games against Chelsea and especially games like Arsenal, because they'll take advantage of you, and we can't do that. So I'd say maybe Carrick getting in there in some games, because I really like having Carrick in the midfield. He calms down the play, and in the big games.
Is it his first choice team?
I think, yes, at home, and then I think away from home, you can take out the number 10 and put in another midfielder, can't you?
I got a question.
So,
I got a question that I'm going to ask you both then. So if this is, you both just said this is his first choice team.
no,
right?
no, it's not.
All
Because
right.
you got Martial.
This is what I'm going to say. You've got
Not
Marshall,
Mkhitaryan.
Mkhitaryan, and Luke Shaw. Where do they fit in then?
Luke Shaw comes into that team.
Was it Blind?
I would take one of Smalling and Bailey out personally, and then I think Mkhitaryan. I think it's going to be a rotation on the wings, and I think that's good because on the wings you need freshness, you need quick pace. It's not the days of Beckham and Giggs can play there every week and you know what they're going to deliver. We need different options there against different teams, against different kind of fullbacks. So I think we've got a lot of options there. We'll obviously use them, but I think the main thing to nail down is the spine of the team, and I think Blind's got to be in that. I think Herrera's got to be in that. Pogba, obviously. Zlatan up top. Then who's in number 10? Is it going to be Mata? Is it going to be Mickey T? That's the only one that's...
So we don't have a first choice team then?
I think
Not
it's
yet.
just
That's because of the injuries right now. But if you take, obviously, Lingard, what I like about it, Lingard is he's got so much energy. He can move around behind the striker, and I loved that last season. And having Luke Shaw as well, obviously, he gives you more going forward, a bit more going forward than Daley Blind. But Daley Blind really, sort of shows you up at the back. But having Bailly and Smalling is a bit of a problem because they're too similar. And I just worry having them both in the bigger games especially. So I'd have Blind and Smalling or Blind and Bailly with Luke Shaw at left back when he comes back from injury. Mkhitaryan for Lingard, but swap Lingard and Mkhitaryan over because they both provide something different.
There's a conundrum, there's an absolute conundrum, but do you know what? It's a good problem to be in.
I've seen as well that Jose is kind of playing like a league than a Europe. I know it's very similar to the team, but Fellaini playing midweek, but he's playing like different teams in different competitions. So I think a lot of players are just going to have to get used to saying, I'm a Europa League Cup player until I do a Rashford and score a last-minute winner and get my name in the team, you know what I mean? So I think that's what the likes of Memphis and Martial, it's up to them now to say, boom, let me put in a performance. What if it's 0-0 today, Marshall comes off the bench?
Liverpool, he plays this team, which I'm not sure I can see us playing this
not
team
away from
at
home.
Anfield,
Carrick
but
or someone coming.
let's presume that he does play this same
He's
team.
gonna play
That's
Fellaini.
clearly going to be his team. Anyway, it's a question for...
Tell him the team again.
Yeah, let's give you the team again. It's the same as Leicester. There you go. That's the team. Everyone's pretty happy with that, I'm
Mickey T
pretty
on the
sure.
bench.
Yeah. So everyone's pretty happy with that. We'll see how we do. And we're going to get out of here. So, Mac.
You're basically, loads of shit happening out here outside Old Trafford. So I'm on the Snapchat at FTDevils, so make sure you follow that. Instagram, FullTimeDEVILS. Facebook, there's going to be a watch-along with Ian and Rachel. That's a different... We got like different guys on there every week for you, innit? That's not bad, is it? So yeah, Ian and Rachel. So make sure you call into that as well. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Anything else? YouTube fan cams after. Make sure you hold tight for that. Apart from that, we'll see you later.